Good morning, one and all present here. I would welcome every one of you to the 2-week faculty development program on data science and scientific computing. Today, we have got a keynote speaker, Dr. Ajay Khunteta, who will be sharing insights on the real world applications and would provide valuable career guidance during the session. It promises to be an informative and engaging uh, event, and we encourage you all to attend to it with a keen interest. Your presence is highly valued, and we believe that the session will offer valuable insights into the practical applications of the knowledge gained in your academic journey. So, I would welcome Dr. Ajay Khunteta, sir, please, to
Thank
take
you,
over the
Anuradha
session.
ma'am, for starting this particular FTP. It's an honor for me to be present here as a speaker. And first of all, I want to give thanks to organizers to organize such a great event, such as a great FTP on the relevant topic, that is the data science applications and scientific computing. Today topic is also very relevant, that what are the different various opportunities are available for the job if somebody want to start their career in data science. And I also want to discuss some case studies at how we can go for, suppose somebody want to go research or some projects, some application in the area of the data science. Let me share my PPT. I think it is visible to everybody.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yeah.
So kindly go for screen show mode.
It's okay now.
Slideshow.
Thank you. So let us start with the real world applications and career guidance. And I know that already many speakers spoke a lot of about the data science and its applications, how we can work with the data science, with the AI, with the machine learning, with the NLP. And today the focus is on the real world applications and career guidance. You see here, a lot of news are there that everybody in the world, it may be education sector, it may be uh, business sector, it may be some government sector, security, everywhere they are required the person who are good in data science. How to optimize the sales, the production, how to minimize the cost in every sector, in the transport, in education, in uh, basically the data science is used for reduce the cost, you can say optimization. There are some uh, applications like humanities is there, machine learning, application domain expertise, visualization, mathematical optimization, social science, law, data management, everywhere we require data science. As you know, that already spoke by various experts, that data science and artificial intelligence, very minor differences there. The data science produce insights and machine learning produce the predictions. So whenever we required some insight from the whose data which we are collecting every day from various applications, so what is the usefulness, how we can produce some insights, some useful data to increase our uh, profits, to increase the efficiency, to increase the security. That is all about the data science. Let's start the top careers opportunities in data science. As you know that there are n number of opportunities in data science, and you see some reports published by some private sector, some agencies, that according to 2012, the prediction by the Harvard Business Review, data science was the named the most promising profession of the century, 21st century, and job in data science have increased by 650% since 2012, and data science is predicted to create 11.5 million jobs by 2026. With a 60% increase in job vacancies in the US alone, data science was named by LinkedIn as the most promising job for 2019. The World Economic Forum also announcing that till 25, the year of 2025, data scientists would have hold the position with the highest growth and demands. Everywhere, if you see the report of NASDOM, NASDAQ, and various business houses, that everybody is now demanding the data scientist. And in the current scenario also, whenever we have if some disturbance in the area of the computer science due to some war scenario in the world, still the demand of data science is very high. So whenever we required uh, some data scientist or some student, whenever they come, is sir, how to get a job in the area of the data science. So data science basically, if you see, uh, everybody, maybe somebody is not actually working in the data science, but they still require the data scientist to reduce their cost, to increase the efficiency. Like data scientists are called like superheroes for the companies, for the current generation who are studying the current BTech or BC programs in the AI and data science. Now, question is that can I become a data scientist? Suppose somebody who don't know anything about data science or AI or even Python also. The question is because a lot of opportunities are there for in the area of the data science. So can I become a data scientist? The answer is yes. Definitely, everybody can who are interested to go in the area of the data science, they can become a data scientist. And this field is vast and filled with the opportunities that are waiting to be utilized. In the following section, in the coming slide, we will analyze the data science side career, the qualification required for the same, and the average remuneration salary that can be expected, etc. Let's start. The most promising job career in the area of the data science is the data scientist. Data scientist means the data scientist required to mine the vast amount of unstructured data and then apply some learning algorithm, some machine learning algorithm to transform into the structured data. So this job role is done by the data scientist, and every company, it may be uh, an e-commerce company, it may be uh, some education-based company, some business sector company, some healthcare-based company. They all require to transform their unstructured data into the some structured data that is useful for their system. So this role is done by the data scientist, the most promising job, and every big company like you can say the Infosys, TCS, Accenture, LinkedIn, IBM, every big company, every small company, they require data scientists to transform their data which they are collecting to various resources daily, and they don't know what to do, how to do with this data, how to play with the data to increase their sale, to increase their output. Second, the most promising job is the business intelligence developer. The business intelligence developer is someone who make business data understandable to help further development of shared concern. Because we have some data, but what to do with the data? How we can confirm that this data, if we use this data in a particular direction, then definitely we can develop some more uh, solution of some problems. So that is the role of the business intelligence developer. The main tool that is used for the intelligence developer is the business intelligence, that is the BI. And there are various tools like Power BI is there, which we can use for business intelligence. And we have some data, some unstructured data. Then with the help of the BI tool, we can convert the data into the form of graph, some diagrams, some reports, some non-technical terms, so that the owner, the stakeholder of the company can understand that what is the basic application of this data, the requirement, the concern, the input, and what the customer requirement is there, so that they can develop some solution also. So this is the two main job role of the data scientist. Apart from the data scientist and intelligence business developer, we have data scientist architecture, that machine learning developer, because many of the job which are related with the AI is also applicable in the area of the data science. Let's discuss some real world application, because this is the main I think that interesting topic for us. So I have divided the real world application and case study in the three part because as per the audience, we have some student, we have some industry person, and we have some researcher, some faculty members who are there who want to start research in the area of the data science. Some case study for the student purpose, some basic, which is say if we start our career or learning in the area of the data science, then like the first uh, case study, some project you can say, like building Excel simulation to forecast the business for a company. The requirement is only the knowledge of Microsoft Excel, some basic Python and the SQL. What we can do it, we can simply data sales data of the any company, and then we can simulate through some formula, some requirement with the Excel, and then we can forecast. We can also use this concept for the descriptive analytics of T20 World Cup players or any game event like FIFA uh, 2021 or 22 World Cup event. How many players are good? What is the strike rate of that player? What is the fee of that player? We can manage all 10 or 20 players within our given budget or our given planning. So which player is good as per our requirement, we can do it by our data science tools. Third project we can take like creating business stories, storyboards and dashboard to analyze the superstore data and food forecasting. The requirement for this, the Tableau in the Power BI, the most common platform for data scientists. In this case study, what we can do, we can take data of any superstore or supermarket, and then using some basic algorithms and options available in Power BI, we can create a dashboard and we can then analyze and then forecast that which food is more demandable or how to reduce the cost, which is the item which is not sellable, how to uh, make a planning so that we can double, triple our sales in a given coming year. And the most important in this category is the customer churn prediction. That is very, very important today in every sector. The churn prediction means suppose in case of telecommunication. In India, like we have Reliance, we have Airtel, we have uh, Vodafone, which are the service provider. The churn prediction means every customer just churn. Okay, so suppose some customer, the who is the customer of the Vodafone India Private Limited, due to the not he is not satisfied with the services of the Vodafone, and he want to move from Vodafone to the Geo or Vodafone to the Airtel. It's called churn. Churn means change the company who are the service provider. So when company is losing their customer, so it is a negative side for the company, and he don't know that why the customer is uh, leaving and why the customer is uh, joining my competitor. So this is the prediction that how many customer will leave Vodafone due to the unsatisfaction of services or due to the price hike or due to the any other reason. So if company can predict that in a coming year how many customer will leave my company, my services, then they can manage it. They can make some policies to retain them. Ki, no, please don't leave our company. We will make some policies to resolve your queries or any problem which you have. So if uh, we can make a model uh, which can predict that due to this problem, this amount of customer will leave in coming 6 months. So then company will definitely make some policies to retain them, and in this way they can increase their profit. They can get the desired growth. So this churn prediction is applicable in telecommunication, in insurance company, in hospitals, in supermarket, everywhere where the customer is important. where customer is directly dealing with the company. Okay, so the tool is required to solve this problem is machine learning. The student required the knowledge of Python and EDA is a part of the AI. The more case studies for the student, the like wave page classification, simply we can do it with the help of some supervised learning algorithm, the machine learning, and like malaria detection from blood cell images can be detect that somebody is infected from malaria. Uh, so we can do it with the image processing and machine learning algorithms. For the banking purpose, predict whether the loan should be approved or not based upon their CIBIL score. We can predict the tool required for CNN and RNN. It's very simple projects for the student who are in final year. Similarly, we have the project like classification emergency vehicle from non-emergency vehicle. Like some ambulance are there, some fire brigades vehicles are there. So can we classify that this vehicle is emergency or this vehicle is non-emergency vehicle so that we can randomly manage the traffic on the road so that they can reach the hospitals or at the certain place within the given time period. Similarly, when very most you can say applications of machine learning which we are using is the auto tagging stack overflow queries. This is not for the stack overflow everywhere. Suppose in LinkedIn also, like in tagging, है ना? Suppose we have some query and some expert has given the answer. So automatically, this answer will tag all the concerned or relevant queries which is asked by the student. Okay. Otherwise, if it's not there, then everybody will ask the same question again and again. So if the questions are relevant or same, so the same answer will tag to everybody in case of that particular websites or some forums. Some more applications we have with the help of the computer vision, like classify the emergency vehicle from non-emergency vehicle we have discussed earlier. Identifying the location of red blood cells using the image processing, and is a building a model for detect the face from image lens segmentation for self-driving car. We'll discuss later in detail. With the help of the NLP. NLP is the very, you can say the required tool, required technology in today world because everywhere we are maybe in the area of the data science or AI machine learning. NLP is the part. For example, like the analyzing the United Nations debate data set. The data set include the test of each country segment statement from the general debate separated by country, session, and year. It is freely available. You can search this data set on Kaggle also. So you can make a report that in which countries, what they have said, what is the impact of that particular debate. Then retrieving the relevant document from the collection. There are various collection of documents in every company. So we want to search that which data, which report is relevant for this particular problem. So then we can search using the help of the NLP. The most common application of NLP is now Nest word recommender system. Like in WhatsApp, when we type something, suppose I'm typing the computer, then automatically it will suggest some next word. So next words like science. Okay, so we can select science. Then automatically it will recommend it and engineering. So we can just simply select that and engineering word from WhatsApp recommender system. It means that automatically they are recommending that when you type something, what are the next word. It will save time and accuracy also. SMS spam classification, various classification techniques are available. So we can use this classification from classify that this particular call is spam or this SMS is the spam or this mail is the spam uh, as per our rules which we have defined in the that particular algorithm. Similarly, the sentiment analysis, very popular application of the NLP. It may be some a movie recommender system, some hate speech systems. Okay, nowadays everybody is now suppose some typing in WhatsApp that is not good. in the group. So we can using the sentiment analysis, we can analyze that using the hate speech that this particular word is not good for my speech or my queries. So we can identify that particular analysis also. Building an auto completion system, very popular and available. Suppose I am typing something, so automatically it will complete the sentence. If it is relevant, you can select, otherwise you can ignore it also. When we write some, suppose in case of email also, I am writing dear sir. So when we write dear, so automatically it will appear, suggest some dear madam or whatever the requirement is there. So auto completion system is there. We can use NLP for developing this particular application. Chatbot, every big company is now going for the chatbot. Chatbot is the software which is like a human being, and it is able to give answer of your queries. Some common queries which is not asked by the most of the customers, and for that company is assuming that the person is not required, because most of the time when human being is there, the timing is there. Suppose customer officer is available only for 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and some customer suppose required some help in the midnight, then no customer officer is there to help a particular case. So then chatbot is required, because it is software. You can use chatbot 24 hours. 24 hours is it is ready to give answer or solve many simple queries. The next important part is the time series using Python. Time series means when time factor is there. So when we are developing some software, some case studies, so time is required as a particular problem. So then we use the time series analysis, like ARIMA model is there for time series. So some examples like forecasting the count of passengers expected to travel on bullet train, which is you can say in 26, 25 in the year or 25 in India, we start bullet train. So can you forecast that how many customer will travel in bullet train? How many customer will go Ayodhya on 22 January or in the month of Feb or in the month of March, so then we can uh, make some arrangement to handle this crowd. Can you forecast the people who will go in the Kumbh and coming in the month of March or April, so that the center government or state government can make arrangement, their traveling, their uh, some fundamental services like water, toilet systems are there. So it is very useful uh, for the big companies, big organizers, governments. Similarly, the forecasting the sales of optimize and plan the production. It is also very crucial and important case study for every company, because every company want to optimize the production. Suppose I am producing the 10 billion item per year, but the sale of that item is only 5 million. So it means that my sales is low, but my production is more. It means it is reduce the profit. To forecast that in this coming year or in this coming quarter, my sales will be this. So then we can optimize the money. I can optimize the resources. I can optimize the time also to maintain the ratio of production and sales. So you can do it using the time series analysis. Now, come for the some projects for the faculty members and researcher who the industry experience. I have divided some projects category wise, like the first category, the healthcare projects. Then we go for the education. Then we go for the cybersecurity. Then we discuss some miscellaneous projects also. So first main important project is the drug discovery using the neural network. How we can match the particular component of the drug as per the requirement. The tumor detection from the brain MRI images. Some of projects basically you can see these are the very common projects are there. Even some courses are also available. And if you go for the, because we are running a chapter of leading India AI.com, it is the started by I think that Bennett University, Noida. So there are various projects are available with the code also. So somebody want to check the code which is available on GitHub, so they can check it. So go for this leadingindiaai.com. You can open a chapter also there. So these are the some projects which we have developing in our campus by the faculty members or by the final year students. The detection and classification of cancer cells in MRI images is very simple projects using some images of cancers which is available also available in our data set. We have our own data set also for the cancer cells. Even you can download from various sources also. Then organ segmentations and labeling in the MRI images where we have the actual cancer cells are there. So if we can predict that actual area which are infected from the cancers, so then we can take its proper therapy. Otherwise, it is not there, then it depend upon doctor's vision that this particular area, which is maybe some non-infected area was there, but it is also burned by the therapy in the that particular process of the therapy. So to minimize the losses, we can use this particular technique which classify the actual area of infected cancer cells. So cancer cell detection and segmentation, blood flow detection and monitoring using the sensory data. Diabetic, very common applications that how we can detect and segmentation from using the MRI images. The personalized treatment based on patient history. AI system for prediction and recommendation of diabetes. Recommendation of doctors and medical using review mining, a new approach. Disease prediction using patient treatment history and health data. So these are various projects which we have, like a case study. We can do a lot of work here, which can help this healthcare industry. The problem in the healthcare industry is to get the actual data because nobody is sharing the data of their patient. So it's again a big deal that how to connect with the hospitals and um, they are agree suppose because most of the time they denied to give the data in case of agriculture because everywhere in the world now we are using the drone system to improve our crops, the health of the crops. So some projects we have identified that we can take in the case of data science and AI, like plant disease identification using leaf images based upon the color of leaf, based upon the size of leaf, based upon the intensity of particular color, like green color is there, white color is there. So we can early identify that this particular tree is a defect or some disease are there. So we can take particular countermeasures to stop that particular disease. Now the plant recognition and using the CNN network. Earlier, one of my students developed a system using AI that they can count the number of flowers in a image. Some drone system is there which is taking the picture of particular garden or some farm is there. Then we can count even leaf also that how many white leaves are there in the garden on a tree using the concept of the AI. The fruit counting for automatic inventory management, as I discussed. The weed plant detection from agriculture field images, predicting yield, soil moisture, and weather using the image processing, plant gene classifications and functional predictions, functionality prediction, automated quality assessment of the crops. It is good, bad, or the quality is not good. We can identify whether taken with the images of the particular crops everywhere around the world. They all are using the drone system and the AI system, automatic system, which help them, the farmers, to improve the quality, the number of the crops. The problem is there that because the size is big, the resources are limited, and even the most of the farmers are not educated. So that's why they are using only a massive approach that suppose some medicines are there So it will require 1 liter medicine, but it is using the 5 liter medicine based upon some their experience or some feedback from the other farmers. They don't know how to make it perfect. So in this case, we can use the concept of AI to reduce the cost. The most important area now which are coming in the case of the data science and AI is the cybersecurity. Everywhere we have problem with cybersecurity. Now it is increasing day by day. Every company is now demanding the experts who can help in case of cybersecurity, cyber attacks. So first case studies which we have with the intrusion detection in network and servers, malware identification using deep learning, anomaly detection in network activities, virus malicious file detection in a shared environment, and lot of applications are there in case of cybersecurity which we can resolve with the help of the AI. And if you see some of these particular problems is easily available, even code are easily available on GitHub. So it is our my recommendation that go for it, use the GitHub, get the code, try to optimize that code also, how we can make it perfect, because the accuracy is more important, because when the data set is not good, or it is not you can say properly managed, or it is biased data set, then you will get the result very good, because data is biased data. Either data is in favor or in not in favor. So first try to make our own data set if it is possible, and if it is not possible, then you can use the available data set. So these are some projects which we can do in the area of the cybersecurity. And if somebody is good in cybersecurity using AI, so definitely they can get job in each area, in education, in cybersecurity, in agriculture. Everywhere we have uh, the job for the student who are good in AI and data set, in data science. Even now, when we are talking about the smart cities, so everywhere, because smart city is now constructed in India, and but actually smart city is not there, because in actual smart cities everything is automatic. Everything is based upon IoT. And when we have the IoT devices there, so again a problem of the power backup, again the problem of the infrastructure of for the communication, and major problem is the security. How we can put security on IoT devices. Every day we have the news that somebody has stolen data of particular hospital or some companies, and they are selling the data to a particular company which are opponent, or which is generally use misuse their data. So how we can stop that particular activities? So for this, it's again a great area of the job. And if you are good in cybersecurity, some concept of the AI for the classification, then you can become a good cybersecurity expert also. Now, the most important project is there, the fake news detection using the temporal feature extracted via the point process. The fake news is problem which is faced by every government organizations in India. Most of the cases that news which is become viral over internet or on WhatsApp, the all men 80% or 90% news are fake. Even now, deep fake is new concept, and we have some pictures are mixed with the original pictures, and it seem like a original. So now say very difficult for us to stop the deep fake pictures, news, videos. So even in this case also, we can use the AI to identify that which is the original image and which is the deep fake. Now come in the education sector. What we can do in the education? So some case study for the predicting the student performance using the regression analysis. There are many scholars who are doing PhD and their MTech in the case of a student learning module or system. It's called LMS. In the case of the LMS, the student to improve the performance, to improve the results. Suppose some student is not good in education in their class, he is not getting the good marks. So can we identify some student in such a way that if we make a group, then everybody will become able to improve their performance in the examination. We can say self-help group. So by themselves, they are helping each other to solve the problem for lab work, for class work, for the assignment, for midterm semester, for preparation. Even uh, we can make the allotment of room also based upon their performance, their group. Okay, so which will help a student for improve the performance. Similarly, can you predict that which student will take which branch? Suppose after the class 12, it's a great problem for us to how to choose the proper career for the student, because after 12 we had to choose the management side or engineering side or medical side. So can we predict based upon the performance, based upon the choice, based upon the interest of the student, that which sector, which particular area is good for the student? In India, 80% cases is now the student are taking the this particular career because their parents wants. It is not depend upon their performance, their actual interest. So we can use this AI or data science to predict the student performance, their choices, they are successful in particular domain or sector. Similarly, we had the automatic scientific article summarization. Suppose we have 10 articles, so can we summarize uh, their discussion, their output, their findings. So it is also we can do for the help of the AI, and future-based opinion mining on the student feedback. Again, a very good approach that based upon student feedback, what we can do for the improvement in the institutions, in which sector uh, we can improve or which is affecting the student performance during the examination or their studies. Similarly, we use the attendance-based systems. Earlier, we have the paperwork for the attendance. Then we have the biometrics system for the attendance, like thumb impression is there, face recognition systems is there. Every system has some drawback and some plus point. But how we can improve their drawbacks, how we can remove their problems with the help of the AI. Similarly, we have the robot learning locomotion skills for the um, imperfect scenario. Is again a good project for the student and the faculty members. Ultimate goal is that how we can improve the performance of the student in the education. Similarly, in the case of with this sector, what we can do with the data science. So the most common application for data science in case of the business, the comparative sales analysis of different stores, customers. So suppose a multinational company having the hundred of stores and in different countries. So can they make a report which tell them some comparison that in India you are doing good, in some other countries you are not doing good, and why it is not good, in which sector it is not good, which product is not you can say sellable in that particular geographic location. So we can make a comparative sales analysis of different store with the help of data science. Then we have the customer classification based on the historical purchase data. It is a big challenge because whenever we have uh, some n number of items in the store, nobody can detect that in this store this item will be, you can say, become famous or more choices, more profitable, more attraction for the customers. Okay, so how we can make a decision that this product will go for this particular uh, store. So based upon the customer classification, customer requirement, we can uh, make our you can say the items in the store so that we can increase the sales, and we can decrease the expired data or some data which is not sellable or not liked by the customers. Then we have the personalized marketing and targeted advertising. So we can make, because in India or in the world, everywhere depend upon their geographical location. Their attitudes are different, their choices are different, their lacking are different. So based upon the target audience, targeted region, targeted yeah, geographical area, we can make the marketing, their advertisement in such a way that it will attract by the customers. Then we have the predicting housing prices for real estate companies using machine learning or deep learning algorithm. Everywhere now there are many companies, online companies which are offering uh, the data of the available flats or land or farmhouses. And every time the customer complaining that you are offering that particular flat is very costly, or it is uh, the actual price is say rupees X, but you are charging X plus 5. So can we predict house prices based upon some parameters like their oxygen level in that particular area, their density of the human being in that particular area, what is the level of the our neighbors, like the others person who are living, what their standard, where their standard living standards are there, they are government employee, they are private employee, or they are the owner of some companies. So based upon that local uh, scenario, we can predict the price of that particular uh, area. A very famous uh, case study is also there for this real estate pricing prediction. You can get it over Kaggle also. Then we have the predicting product development time and cost using the production data, which we have discussed earlier, that we can reduce time, we can reduce cost if we can match the actual production and actual sales data, and or we can predict that in the coming 5 or 6 months we are having the huge demand, so we are required to produce more items to fulfill the that particular demand in the industry. Then question answering system for automated customer relationship management. So that like chatbot is there, uh, who can even solve the very common queries by the customer. And sales prediction using regression analysis and text to speech generation for regional languages. This is very important and very challenging case study. Text to speech generation for regional languages. Like in India, we have hundred of languages are there, but the tool which is available only that is Hindi to English or English to Hindi. Okay, but in a villages area, we have some problem of the English language. So can we can create a develop some tool which can translate the Hindi to Gujarati or English to Gujarati in their regional language, so that they can understand very easily. And if the customer is able to understand what you are offering, then definitely it will increase the sales of the company, or whatever we are targeting. In that case, it will help us, because in the case of most of the items, if we see the information attached with the that particular item is generally in English, or maybe in the Hindi also, but not in every particular regional languages. So very difficult, because uh, the number is more. So whenever suppose we have books also, some books, good books are in the English, some good movies in the English. So can we translate that English or Hindi in the particular Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Marwadi, okay? So Arabi, blue languages is there. So we change it. So it's a good project for us. Even when we publish some document, so there are some tools which is used for check the plagiarism, that you have taken this portion of your document from internet, or some published paper, or some published document over the internet. But that is only available in case of English language. Like Turnitin software is there, which is used to check the plagiarism. But there is no tool for Gujarati language. There is no tool for Marwadi language, or we are developing even Punjabi language. We have recently they have developed some tool for check the plagiarism. So similarly, in every language can we predict. Even why that we required some tool for every different languages. It may be any language. Okay, it may be written in the English or Hindi or Gujarati. My tool is able to read the plagiarism, that it is taken from this document which is published by this company or this society or this author. Okay, so it will great help for the researcher also, that somebody is taking my data with their name. It will improve the quality of the research. It will improve the originality and ethics. Now the one is the social media analytics field is there. Many researchers are doing a good job in social media because now the part of the life. So some important or some useful case studies in case of social media, like product opinion mining for competitive market analysis, customer requirement analysis using the user generated content, consumer behavior analysis using the user generated content. It is very very important because consumer, if you are not able to predict or analyze the consumer behavior in that particular local area, then you can increase your sales. Rumor detection from social media, again a fake news which we had discussed earlier. Political opinion mining for popularities prediction, which is again a very challenging and very important sector is there. For in all the world, around the world, we have uh, we are problem that some whenever we have the election time is there, so we are getting regularly many articles or many data which is try to change our prediction, our mindset, that some party, political party is good and other party is not good, or a leader is not good, this particular leader is good. So they are trying to make our mindset that this is good or this is bad. So political opinion mining is also very very important. Terrorism detection from social media. Recently in Rajasthan, we have the Rajasthan Police Hackathon, and they have published two or three problems that can you predict some you can say gang war in the jail. Okay, so suppose recently we they have uh, facing the problem, they have faced the problem that two or three gangs are there, and in jail systems it is very difficult for them to predict that somebody is planning or something is happening in the jail, and it become a problem for them. So can we predict the gang war based upon the number of crowd, number of people in a particular place? Can we count the number of people in a particular place in the jail or in a meeting? Okay, so everybody is now using the AI to solve their problems. In second problem issued by the Rajasthan police is there, is that uh, how we can take feedback in the jail system so that we can improve the environment, and how we can remove the feedback which is wrong. Okay, which is not you can say given by in a fair manner. Okay, so feedback system is easily we can take, but how we can predict, how we can check that this feedback is good or real or fake. Okay, then we have the very very important data stock prediction using the Twitter sentimental analysis. Now we are the algorithm based trading system is there, some code written in the Python. Based upon some rules, we can predict the stock pricing. They can automatically buy the stock, and they can sell as per the market scenario. Then the restaurant review classification and recommended systems, because like in Zomato system, in Swiggy, in India, there are many apps through which you can give order. And when you give order, the only single parameter there to select the restaurant is their feedback system. If their rating is good as per the customer, so then generally we take that particular choice. But maybe sometime that feedback or that rating system is not fair. Okay, that recommender system is not good. So can we generate some system in a fair manner that which will give the recommendation that this restaurant or this item is good as per the requirement. Fake news detection, the online social media we have discussed earlier. Uh, Violation and the abusive content in the social media. It is again a very challenging task. At how we can do it because uh, it depends upon the writing skills. Somebody is saying whatever the objective is there, but we cannot predict the objective. We can only check the sequence of letters or particular predefined words which is not allowed in their particular content. So can we delete it? Can we make some system that is alert system that this is automatically ban or remove or not allowed in case of any violent data is there or content which is not allowed as per their religion. Now, the some more topics are there in case of social media, like with sentiment extraction systems, because now everybody is using the Twitter and every political system, every good leader, world leader, they are using the Twitter to share their opinion. So, can we use that particular opinion using the sentiment analysis? So again, it's a good project for the student, for the researcher. Now, in each case, which we have discussed earlier, that in case of security, in case of education, in case of agriculture, the model is same. If you see that whenever we applied AI tool or deep learning, machine learning, data science, the proper way or the way which we solve the problem is common. Same, take data, clean the data, remove the noise, make some models, apply some testing, take again the feedback, take the results. If result is not good, again change the models. Everywhere the system is same. The problem which we are facing in particular projects or case studies that my data set is not good. My data set is not correct. Again, if we see that in many papers, in whenever we publish some research paper based upon this particular problem, in each problem we can publish paper. You can apply some algorithm, take results, compare with the existing results, and you can publish it. But the main problem is that whatever results we are generating through the research work in case of these particular problems, it's only you can say increasing their efficiency by 2% or 3%. In the case of already existing work, we have 95% accuracy. Now in our work, we have 97% accuracy, and we publish the paper. Now my algorithm is good compared to the existing algorithm, without giving the opinion that why my result is good, why only 2% is there, can we achieve 100%, or the time requirement is there, time required for handle the big data. My data set have only say five pictures or 10 pictures. With the existing data set, we have thousands of pictures, millions of pictures are there. So that depends. That is again a play an important role whenever we publish some papers or we try to develop some models. That's why in, in such a n number of problems, we have only 5 to 10 well-defined, well-published system tools are available which can solve the problem very, you can say accurately. The major problem in the healthcare is that the features of every patient is different. So you can't make a single algorithm which can work on all patients. Again, research is important to handle this great data. Amount of data is again daily increasing. Can we relate some, can we develop some projects, some algorithm which can handle this big data using big data analysis there? Already we have a number of algorithm, but their accuracy is problem. Their time complexity is a problem. Their interconnection uh, is a problem. Interconnection means suppose uh, can I add my algorithm? Can I link my algorithm to social media with the IoT or IoT with the security or security with the prediction? So it's a problem because in every case we have a separate algorithm. We don't have algorithm which can take care more than one or two problems. So whenever we generate some particular algorithm, we are just focusing on a single feature or a single problem. We are not aware that the company having the five problems. So when we apply this algorithm on problem number one and getting some results, so can this result is useful for problem number two, or this result is applicable for the next phases of this particular problem, which is not linked or not useful for the further stage of that particular problem, then there is no use of the that particular research or algorithm. So uh, we can use AI, we can use data science everywhere in every area as we discuss in our life, our society, even in the space also. Uh, I have not included some projects which we are developing here in the airspace, in the defense system, in drone systems, because in drones we have uh, collecting data and putting data after some algorithm, we can find that this is the my target. Okay, then we can take some action. So everywhere in the world, in every society, in every industry, we require the 100% accuracy, which is not generally possible, but we are trying to improve our accuracy of the system again and again. How to remove the fake, how to remove the noise from the images, from the news, from the content. It's a problem. So whenever we take data for test purpose, for get the answer, the problem is again same. Data is not correct. So when we are generating data, lot of data day by day, day by day, day by day, and the sizing in terms of say terabytes of data we are getting daily, how to manage, how to handle. So first requirement is clean the data. Until your data is not clean, you will not get good result. So in any case studies which we have discussed in social media, in business, in education, in cyber security, in agriculture, they require number one, good data set, good actual data. Number two, if that actual data is based upon some particular geographical area, then you can't apply that geographical data on the other part of the world. In India, suppose some Jodhpur is there in Rajasthan. So whatever data we have in Jodhpur, even we can't apply that data the nearby city, say in Jaipur, on the same crop because the condition is there. The soil conditions are different. The water conditions are different. The quality of water which they are using is different. Weather conditions are different. In 100 kilometers, we change the weather. In Churu, in Rajasthan, the temperature is say -2 degrees centigrade in the winter, and in the summertime in Bikaner, Jodhpur, we have 50 degrees centigrade temperature. So we can apply the same algorithm, same data set, same concept in agriculture, in everywhere, in every condition, in every part of the world, or in a particular state even. So what we required, we had to take care that in a geographical area, whatever uh, we are getting or whatever the requirement is there, so please don't relate with the other part because the conditions are different. So don't say that my result is good. Somebody have uh, done their research in USA and getting some results, and I am applying same algorithm in Jaipur in India and getting some good results. So that result is because my result is good, so my algorithm is better than his algorithm. You can't say because conditions are different, data sets are different, geographical requirement is different. Okay, so try to get some real data set whenever we want to apply in project or in case studies. Even in case of business, whenever we develop some algorithms for improve our businesses, so everywhere in business is basically depend upon the customer choice. Customer is different in everywhere. Some geographical area, suppose I'm trying to open a restaurant, but my geographical area say people are not like the non-veg foods. Okay, but my expertise is to cook the or offer the non-veg foods. So total condition is different because customer is not there and trying to open a store which is offering the non-veg foods. So this mismatch is there. Targeted audience is different. So that's why data science is very important. I want to share a simple example also. Like Zomato is a data science company. Most of the people say that Zomato is the food delivery company, but basically it's offer also uh, working in the data science. Suppose I want to open a restaurant in the city, so can data science can help me to where I have to open that particular restaurant for making a good profit because they know that in which area they are getting the maximum uh, request for food. Okay, it means that in this area the generally people likes to go outside for the food. So I can take that particular uh, area for maximum customers. Number two, in this area the customer choices are there. In this area customer like this particular item, some South Indian food, some North Indian food, some junk food is there, or some vegetable foods, non-veg foods. So based upon their orders history, we can judge that in this area, if I open this store, a food or restaurant, so this is my menu to get the maximum orders. In this case, the Zomato or another food delivery company can help us. Like Swiggy is there, Zomato is there, so that because I know the customer requirement, I know their choices, I know their paying capacity, I know that in this area the customer is giving or spending this much of amount on the food, their food habits, they are more concerned in breakfast or lunch or in dinner. So everything is there. So they are collecting data and they can help us to open a restaurant as per the requirement of that particular geographical area. Everywhere in the business, we require the data scientist which can play with that particular data, get some useful data which can help to increase the business, to increase the sales, and make more profit for the uh, people who is running their businesses. Even now, the startups are there. Daily startups are mm, offering some tool for data sciences to resolve some problems. So if you looking a good career in the area of the data science, so first the requirement is there. You have some valid degree. You have BTech, BCA, MCA, or any other diploma in data science. Good knowledge of some data science tools like statics is there, Power BI tool is there, Tableau uh, tool is there, and definitely the knowledge of Python is must. Then you can pick any area. I have discussed various problems in business, in cybersecurity, in education, and start working on it. Then definitely you will get some good job because now these companies are offering various solution on this common problem. So what are problems we have discussing here in case of business or education, it is you can say not as solvable in a single time period. If suppose somebody is offering a solution and they claim that I will resolve this problem 100%, it's not possible. Suppose student performance. So student performance depend upon their surrounding environment, their teacher, faculty members' performance. It depend upon the class atmosphere. Depend upon the weather conditions. It depend upon their local conditions. That how many days are available for the study. The infra requirement is there. So no single algorithm or single can say approach can complain that sir, if you apply my algorithm, then you will get the maximum performance by the single student. It is not possible because their habits are changing day by days. Now earlier we have the pen copy chalk duster approach for teaching. Now we have the e-modules are there, virtual classrooms are there, virtual labs are there. So it's a very big issue that how up to what percentage the students are able to get uh, understanding in case of online classes, in case of the offline classes, in case of the virtual labs, in case of the actual labs. Okay, so and day by day, because when we have new solution, we have new problems. So it will move in this particular way that uh, whenever we propose some solution, again some new problem is there. Okay. Similarly, uh, features based opinion है ना. Features basically not you can say fix everywhere, and you can't say that in a particular college if the features are this, after 5 years or after 2 years the features will be same. No, it's not possible. At the time of the competition, everybody is now offering some innovation in education, some AI tools in case of teaching learning process. So are they are able to get good performance from the student side? It's a big question. How we can optimize? How we can confirm that if we invest so much money in the education sector, in the software, in the tool, so we will get the maximum benefits? It's again a big question because the feedback system is there. If we have some problem, again take feedback from the student, faculty member, from the stakeholders, again improve the software, again produce some output results, again take feedback, again it will go continuously. Similarly, in case of cybersecurity is a great area for working. Recently, if we see some reports that 80% problems in the business because they are transferring from the uh, e-commerce side, online businesses. Earlier, we have the traditional shops are there. We have to go and purchase the item. But now everywhere is every hospital, education, everybody is using now the e-content, the online platform for their services. So whenever we have the online services, we have the problem of the cybersecurity. And still in India, if we talk about the India, 90% companies are not, you can say, have any provision to stop the cybersecurity, to stop the cyber threats, to stop the cyber attacks. And daily we are getting news that uh, somebody has stolen the money from the ATM card, from the bank, from Paytm, because we are not aware about it. We have no knowledge how to stop it. So we are working on it, but it's a big deal to provide some solution which is 100% attack free. Because when we have the advanced tool, the attackers also have the advanced tool to breach your security. So it's a regular fighting between good and bad. So if you want to make your career in cybersecurity, you have to learn the Python and then the sensors, then the intrusion detections, malware, anomaly, virus, their behavior, the CNN, RNN. This knowledge is required uh, to work in the cybersecurity domain. In agriculture, already discussed a lot that how we can improve the crops, the quality of the crops, okay, so that we can make more profit for the farmers. In especially in India, if you analyze the basic problem with the farmers is that input cost is very high and output which we are getting from the market against their crop is very you can say low. So they are in always in loss. That's why some news are there that the suicide cases are increasing in the case of farmers. Their lands are you can say taken by the bank or the person who are uh, giving them money, that loan, okay, because they are not in profit. So it's very difficult for them to repay their loans. So can we reduce the cost? Can we improve the quality of the crops? Can we increase the profit for the farmers? So this is the main target or agenda behind the data science in the domain of the agriculture. It's nothing about how to do particular farming. It's only how to monitor early prediction of the disease, early prediction of the quality of the particular crops, and ultimate goal is reduce the input cost, the proper distribution of the seed. Okay, now we are using this concept using the drones. Okay, so when we use the drones, they optimize the distance when we start the seed, we start early stage of the particular crops. Okay, so they can optimize, it means they require less particular resources in less time. You can take decision, you can proper monitoring the crops, and in this way they can get good crops and good money because the quality is good. Quality assessment of the crops, we can do it again a big deal because no single solution is there for all the crops. In each crop, because the features are different. In banana crops, the features of leaves are different. In case of some wheat crops, the features is different. Their coloring is different. Their height of the particular crop is different. So based upon, because everything is different. So we require lot of research, we require lot of solution, we require lot of concept which can help farmers because land is limited, farmer is same. How we can guide them to take more crops timely and with less resources, less water, less sunlight. There are already solutions available, but still we require more which can help the farmers. In this real-time projects, we have already discussed a lot, and in the last we have some miscellaneous also, like automated machine translation for regional languages, the part of NLP. We already discussed that, like in Google, we have English to Hindi, Tamil to Hindi, Tamil to English. Many languages are they are working or already available, but still a lot of work is pending. Virtual personal assistant app, it is again in a great demand because every company, because they have the different business, they have different procedure. So everybody is required the virtual personal assistant, even in home also. Uh, we require the VPA. Developing a chatbot using the sequence modeling. Travel route, again a good project for the student or for the researcher. Uh, like in USA, we have uh, 500, 600 airports. So can we manage, can we see, and we plan a route for the better optimization, better uh, connectivity of the different parts of the country. Okay, in that case, we require the data science specialist. So travel route suggestion based upon pattern of travel and difficulties, like jam is there, heavy traffics are there, so don't take this route, take this route. The road is not available, not, the road is not good in good condition. This road condition is good. Go for this to minimize the time, to minimize the particular even petrol consumption also there. Okay, so can we suggest even in Google Map we have this option, but still it is not working well. Next approach is the object reduction in the computer vision using deep learning approach. Automated recognition systems for sign language for static sign using deep learning. Part texture classification. M5 accuracy, human activity recognition systems. Uh, in COVID, we have a problem that in I think in some country like in US and UK, old age homes are there where elderly people like to stay. But in lockdown time period in COVID, suppose 10 to 20 people died due to any reason, maybe some medical or they fall uh, on the steps or the ground or in the floor due to any reason. But nobody is aware that some people already uh, dead in that area. So we have some suggestion, some idea that how we can check the human activity, especially in the old age home, elderly people, uh, age having more than 75 years. And now we have lot of papers are there who have some AI based algorithm, machine learning algorithm, at how we can uh, check, how we can recognize that somebody has fall down or not, how we can early predict that somebody is going to fall so that we can alarm set alarm for the caretaker who can uh, handle the situation. But still it is not 100% solution is not available because we have two problems. One solution is based upon the camera that some people are moving in the room and using the camera we are taking their picture, and based upon the image processing and AI we can recognize that all is good or somebody has fall down, so we can inform to the caretaker. But the problem is that when somebody is moving around that particular home or garden or kitchen where we don't have the camera, because camera has the limitation of their distance, that only this is uh, applicable up to the 5 meters or 10 meters we can take picture. Number two, suppose in bathroom is there, this area, the due to the privacy issue, we don't install the cameras. So in that, suppose somebody fall down in the bathroom, so how we can predict that somebody has fall down and they required some help. So a lot of algorithm approaches are there, but still every approach is has some concern. Number two, that some when somebody is moving, somebody is running, somebody in the market, and he fall down. So how we can inform the caretaker automatically then somebody has fall down. Number two, can we predict in advance based upon their medical history, some medical behavior of the person, so that in advance we can inform to customer care that caretaker that the person is suppose maybe not accurate, है ना? Going to fall down, so it required some help. So in this case, we have the human activity uh, system, recognition systems. And if you see the literature available on human activity, even fall down activity, so we have 135 types of fall down. It may be due to the wet floor. It may be due to the some medical problem. It may be due to the darkness, the lack of lights are there. Light is there. It's not visible. Okay, due to the bad weather conditions are there, due to the some you can say the road is not flat. Okay, so there are n number of problems, types of fall down which we have in literature, and every problem, every types of fall requires some solution. So it's a great resource for the student, for the researcher, for the faculty members. They can go for it, study the literature, and propose a good solution for the for the benefit of the society. Okay. Now, one more problem I want to discuss, that is the developing a chatbot using the sequence modeling. Now, every bank is try to replace the human being with the chatbot because they assume that the costing of human being, the call center is more than if we implement some chatbot. Okay. So when we use the chatbot, maybe the accuracy of the answer is not, you can say, at 100% as it was replaced by the human being, but still the chatbot is the area of the research so that we can solve the problem of the customer instantly, and no time limit is there. And even in night also, if you require some help from the company side, from the bank side, so you can report or you can take help how to solve that problem using the chatbot. So again, if you check the available resources, available literature review on the chatbot, how we can develop it, you will get a uh, many algorithms which are working on chatbot, but it's still not accurate. One more problem I want to discuss here is the prediction of product development time and cost using production data, using the time series analysis. Okay, until unless the company is not uh, able to know the actual requirement which is coming in the next 6 year, how the company can manage their production. If production is more, sale is less. Again, it's become a great trouble in the company. And if we have the more production, less demand problem, less production, more demand, again it problem. So can we optimize our production data so that we can fulfill the our growth, our sales, our demand from the customer side? So if we know this in advance, based upon simple AI or data science tools, so we can reduce the resources, we can reduce the time, we can reduce the cost, we can make more accurate, more good quality products for the customer. So this is the basically most common and most demandable work in every company, that how we can optimize our production data to reduce the resources and time and cost. Then one more case study I want to discuss with you is the healthcare. Is we already discussed a lot. One more was there, that is yeah, SMS spam classification. No, SMS is not so popular. We have an email system. So daily we are getting hundreds of emails, and we don't know that this email is a real email or it is sent by some attacker. It's a spam. Okay, so generally it's done by the browser itself, that this mail is spam or this mail is not a spam. But sometimes the important mail is also classified as a spam mail, and they automatically transfer that email from inbox to the spam folder. Okay, so then now we are searching that where is the email, and the email was very important, but it is not visible in the inbox. And even some advanced browsers are there which even remove that particular spam, or say they put in the quarantine folder, so nobody can open it until the admin was there. In a network system, only admin can open that particular email with the security provisions, and nobody can other open the mail. In that case, how to confirm that I have the accurate, actually the email or SMS or videos which are spam is identified by the tool, and know the true email which is sent by our customer or our office staff is not spam. So again, it's a issue of the accuracy of the algorithm which we are using to identify that this email or this video or the SMS is the spam or it's a real uh, content. Similarly, the one more problem is retrieving the relevant document from the collection. In every company, it may be a feedback system, it may be the student LMS system, it may be a forum, okay, it may be a our own storage system where we have thousands of emails, thousands of files, how to get the relevant document. Even recently, the Google has introduced the some new algorithm for search over the cloud. Okay, because on cloud we have trillions of data is there. So how we can get our relevant data, which is required by us within the few time period, na, is required within seconds. If I'm able to get my relevant data, so that will be great help for the student, for the customer, for the parents, for the society. Okay, but again, because we are searching the document by using index concept or by name or by subjects, again it is very difficult to get the relevant data because when we search over say AI projects, so I am getting the hundred of AI project files, but out of hundred of AI project file, only say two or three are relevant with my interest, and 90% of document which are coming against the searching of AI projects are uh, relevant, okay, or I am not interested on those because we are searching over only using the names, okay, using keywords. So again, it's a big uh, challenges for the uh, researcher that how to get a relevant documents with the less information from the customer. If I will give everything that this document should have at least 100 pages or 15 images or 10 tables or 15 references, it's very difficult to mention everything. So it's a mm, big deal how to get the relevant document from the set of thousand trillions of lakhs of document the system. So if we discuss each problem, it will take more time. But I think that I try my level best to explain each uh, project, case studies in the area of the healthcare, transport, agriculture, education, cybersecurity. Okay, and if you want to learn more, then n number of resources are available on internet, on forums, on leadingindiaai.org. Okay, so you can search over there, and n number of codes are also available. And if you think that this particular problem required your you want to more help or in terms of code or in terms of description, so I can always ready. You can mail me. I will try to reply you within the given time period with the anything you because we have a team. We have the Center of Excellence in Machine Learning for Society Applications. So we have n number of society applications in the department, and the faculty student of MCM techs they are working on it. So we have a good data set. We have a good number of algorithms, code even. So if somebody who want to start their research or projects in this area, so they can take help, and you can mail me. You can mail to Harish Pamamni sir, who is the I think that he taken the session on 13 or maybe on 12th of the January in this FDP. So you can mail him also because he is the coordinator of Center of Excellence Machine Learning for Society Application in Poornima. So definitely will help you. Maybe you some code, some such paper, some guidance also there. Because we have a number of experts uh, in the data science and AI. So definitely we'll try to help you because we are a community, we are teachers. So there is no issue that you are from which college or which country. If you mail us, then definitely we will help in every aspects which we can help. So with this, thank you very much. If you have any query, you can ask me. Thank you. It is all about my site. So if you have any query, you can mail me, you can ask in chat. You can write in chat also. I will share my email ID because your email address, sir. Okay. Uh, my email address is dean.fce. I am writing here in the chat box. I am working here in the Dean of Faculty of Computer Science and Engineering. So dean.fce@poornima.edu.in. So you can mail me that you require this problem, you required some solution, you required some help, you required some guidance, you required some mentorship. We always ready. Somebody has written in the chat box that kindly assist us with the data analysis for our market that will be opening for informal traders to come and buy fresh produce from our market. Okay, so it's a problem for the business purpose. So number one, you required the actual requirement in that particular geographical location. Okay, suppose you are getting product from the farmers or some companies there, so the fresh product. So whatever products are there, where we have uh, the demand of that particular product, make a particular feedback system, take some feedback, apply some algorithm. Which product is, you can say, you can sell with the better margin in the with the better price. Number two, the product which is you can say fresh up till what time period? Say it is fresh for 1 month, fresh for 2 months, fresh for 1 day, fresh for 2 days. According to that category, try to develop some softwares and match, because you the concern is the fresh product. So fresh product, it means you require some immediate selling. If immediate sale is not there, so don't try to produce more. Okay. So you require the time series analysis here. Try ARIMA model to get the sales and production relation at how many sales is there. So do that, according to that, I will produce the fresh product. Otherwise, it become waste. One more query is there that any textbook on CNN and ANN basis to advance and on ML algorithm. See, there are a lot of books is there, and even a lot of videos are there on YouTube. You can take help. Even I think that it is 13th day of this FDP, and during the last 12 days, many speakers uh, discuss the CNN, ENN, NLP. But if you are just fresher or new in the area of the ML and AI, so you can take help of YouTube and many books. You go to library and you can find a lot of books are there. Every book is good. It depends upon your level.
Dr. Ajay sir, please share your screen.
Yeah, 1 minute, sir. Screen is already shared, sir. 1 minute. Now it is visible, sir.
It is fine, sir.
Yeah. Basically, I was discussing there some questions on chat. So somebody has written some questions on chat. So two questions I have discussed. I'm looking for many other questions. If somebody has a question, then they can ask. Otherwise, my topic is completed.
Dear participants, if you have any query, kindly let us know. Sir will address to your queries.
I will share my PPT with you also. In any product, in any projects or any case studies, you require some help. So we can discuss later also. You can mail me. I think there is no 1 minute.
So one of the participant is asking about any inputs on meta heuristic algorithms.
The meta heuristic algorithm is basically, again, I want to say that please share the problem on which you want to apply. Because in case of the AI and ML, it totally depend upon, and you can say, you can't say that this algorithm is suitable for every problem. So where you want to apply and what type of the answer you want to get, you are interested to solve the problem in. Again, first that discuss that problem, then I will discuss that this meta heuristic algorithm is good for you or not. Okay, I will discuss on mail. Okay, thank you very much. I have written my email already in the chat, dean.fc@poornima.edu.in. So you will send me the detail. I will discuss with you. Okay. So Anuradha ma'am, I think that there is no further questions. No other questions is there. So
Yes, sir. Thank you
thank
also
you very much.
for your valuable insights regarding the real world applications uh, of I hope everybody the session. We would present the certificate of appreciation to Dr. Ajay Khunteta for sharing his valuable insights and acting as a keynote speaker in the 2 week FDP session on scientific computing. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, audience. Thank you, Mayor sir, for inviting me for this session. Thank you very much.